and happy Sunday. I'm Jess, Pink Lady Budgets, and we are here today to cash stuff for week 2 of October. There should be £290 to stuff this week. And yeah, how are you all? How have you been? Have you had a good week? I've had a really good week actually. It's been up and down with personal things, but overall it's been a good week. We've done some more planning for the girls' trip this week, and things are looking better on the side for my nan's care. And I obviously lost another £2 this week. If you follow me over, excuse me, if you follow me over on my Instagram, which is all about my weight loss, it's the Slim Shack. So if you're interested, go over there and check it out. I needed a bit of water. I've got such a sore throat today when I woke up. But anyway, let's start, shall we? Let's do a count up first and then separate the notes. So we got 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. That's 120 there. 30, 40, 50, 60. 5, 75, 85, 90. Okie dokie. So that's 290 there. And I think I'll move the weekly binder across and we will start with, so I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will go in my pound coin challenge when we get to the challenge binder. And then let's empty the dish out and do the baguettes first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Okay, so now that I've separated them out, let's go to the baguette and banquet baby. This is the one I've split, which is the 50p one. So I need to open this very carefully because I don't want to split it anymore. Here we go. So this is the 50p's. I got the fine line Sharpies. Well, actually my dad got them for me. What a legend. So this should be easier for me to colour in, but I don't know if the colours are going to be the same. It's not exactly the same, but it's practically near enough the same. So we've got 2 50p's this week. So we will colour in 2 of these. So after I finish filming this, I'm going to do a little mini Sunday reset. Just put the hoover around. You know, Dean did a lot of cleaning this week for me because he's a good egg. And then I'm going out for roast today with my family. And then this afternoon I will prep a few bits to get me ahead for the week. Hopefully that's dry enough. And if you haven't already noticed, I am using a new tripod. Is this a better setup? Is it a better view? Let me know. Let's go over to the 20s. Whereas before, with that smaller tripod, I could actually see my phone. I can't actually see my phone very well, so I have to keep leaning up because I hope we're not going to have the same problem as last week where it keeps cutting out. So how many 20p's have we got this week? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's colour those in now. The fine liner ones are definitely a lot easier to colour in with. I never knew that these even existed, so thank you to Carol at Dolly B Budgets. And I'm super excited tonight because you know what's happening. Nikki over at Cashbook Cute is opening, and do you know what? I have got a little order to do because there is just some trackers that I want to get ready for the new year to start. And I absolutely love the freebie that she's thrown in for this month. It's a festive one. It's all the light bulbs. So I want to put that in my Christmas binder. Now, I haven't shown my Christmas binder yet because we've actually fully funded our Christmas this year. And so I've took everything out and put it in the bank. And, you know, we've started spending it little bits and stuff. So yeah, I've set it up differently, ready for next year to start again in January. We've got 2 pennies, 1, 2. So yeah, that's why I haven't shown it yet. And I think although I've got the trackers and everything that I want in there, there's always one lid that won't come off. There we go. Yeah, so although I've got all the trackers that I want in there, I think I want to change the binder. Now, I've got the ripple binders in all my others, and I do love the whole design of a ripple. And obviously I've gone for like a white for my weekly, a blush pink for my challenges, and then I've gone, I can't remember what shade pink it is for all the rest. Now I'm thinking, because I'm all about pink, do I just go down, do I go down the line of getting like a hot pink for Christmas? Let me know what you think I should do. So we've got two peas too. I should have opened all these pens for the first time before I started this, because some of them are actually quite stiff. But anyway, there's 2 there. Lovely. So Dean's at work. He's been on day shifts Friday, Saturday and today. So I just need to move some of the 2 peas so this goes back in. Sorry if that's really, really quite loud on your ears. And we've got 2 more to do. 10 peas and 5 peas. So we got 4 10 peas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So let's colour in 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do those 4. Has anyone got any plans for next week? What did you get up to this week? As you know, on Friday was the launch with Pretty Perfect Products 2026 diary. Of course I was there. Of course I purchased. I went, for anyone who doesn't know who Pretty Perfect Products are, they are a brand all about organisation. They do planners, they do budget planners, budget binders. They do meal planners, diaries, you name it, they got it. And I followed them for quite a while. That's what majority of my filming used to be over on TikTok. I cannot get this one open for the life of me today. Oh, I don't want it to rip. Why is this not opening? Okay. And 5 peas, we've got 3. Okie dokie. Yeah, so I bought the 2026 diary and I got an A5 one this year, and it's nicknamed the Handbag Hero. And because I'm talking, I think I put 3 in. So I'm going to colour 3 in. I hope I'm right. I got the Handbag Hero. I got some of their pens that they've launched with this launch because they just look absolutely stunning. I got some of the free mini stickers, and I also got myself another Letters to Myself journal, which I'm happy for that to come at the same time because I'll start it in the new year, because I absolutely love the journal Letters to Myself. I've been writing in there daily, weekly, monthly, reflecting on things. Obviously I started this wellness journey in April, and I've just been reflecting on how things are going and what I could do better, and this past week I've been doing at least one thing a day specifically for me, whether that be a face mask, a hair mask, have a bath, go for a dog walk, listen to a podcast, just something for myself, because like I said, it has been an up and down week, but overall good. Anyway, moving on, we're going to go to the weekly binder now. So we have got £10 left in food shop. Petrol's going to stay in there. Teddy's going to stay in there. Health and wellness is going to stay in there. Get that out of the way. And at the back here, I have, I don't have as much as I wanted, because obviously I was spending, like I said, with the diary launch. So I've got 30 left from my actual weekly spends that we leave in the bank. And then I've got 10 left from the food shop. So that is going to go to our challenges, but we will roll the dice and see what that ends up in at the end. So I'm going to do 60 for the food shop as normal. We have already got some meals prepped for next week, so I think there's going to be quite a lot left over from that. Petrol is getting 5 this week for our Dino. Teddy is going to get another 10. And then we're going to put 10 in health and wellness. And beauty, I'm going to leave that for a very good reason, and you'll see why when we continue on with the video. So I'm going to move that over to there a minute. So the next one I'm going to go to is my annuals. These dashboards from Lily Rain Designs, and they are stunning. So we are going across to October, and we've got one little one to do, and then that's October complete, which I am so happy about. I don't think I've got a grey in this actually. Oh no, I haven't got a grey in the fine line. So I didn't get rid of my big ones, because why would I? But now I need to try and find the grey, because I'm not going to do it a different colour, am I? So that is October's one complete. Don't forget to get the 5, Jess. So then next week I'm actually going to try and get ahead with this and either start October, wake up Jess, start November, because there's only 20 for November as well, and then 25 for December. So yeah, I'm going to start it I think next week. I don't think there's anything else that I wanted to do in here. No, not yet. Okay, so that's annuals done. Then we are going to go with, is this high priority? Yeah, high priority sinking funds. So in this one, there's not much being done in here today, I don't think. Oh, emergency fund. So as usual, we're going to pop some in our emergency fund. And this week I'm going to pop 20 in. So 5, 10, 15, and we need the red, 20. So that means we've got £90 in our emergency fund now. Very happy with that. That one can go in there. And then I think that's it in this one for this week. Then we're going to go over to our blue priority sinking funds. Nothing in Pearls of Wisdom, nothing in health, pet fund. This is the one we're doing this week, because I have, like I said, because I have had a bit of a spendy week. I'm not cash stuffing as much because I also want to buy some things from Cash But Cute tonight. So I need to leave money in the house for that. The money in the house? I need to leave the money in the bank for that. Anyway, Pet Fund is getting £20 this week. This is, if you haven't watched any of my previous videos, this is an emergency fund purely for Teddy, our dog, because we don't want to use our general emergency fund. Obviously, if we ever had to, then of course we would. But yeah, we just didn't. We thought we'd do a separate one for him. 10, 20, 30. So now he's got 50 in his emergency fund, which I'm extremely happy with. And then I think the only other one I'm putting in this one is my birthday, I think. Here's my birthday one. I'm going to put another 10 in here. Okie dokie. We need that pink one. I haven't got anything planned as such for my birthday in January, but I just want to save, so if I did want to do anything, I could. Okie dokie. That's £40 in my birthday now. Just make sure it dries before I put it back in. Nothing in Dean's. Dean's is May next year. Don't need to do any of that this week. No, that's it for the low priorities. So we are going to go to the challenges now. Here we go. So in the challenges, I'm going to finish this today, because then, let's take it out a minute. Okay, so in there at the moment we've got 10, 30, 50, 60. So we've got 60 in there. And we're going to add 15 to finish it. So let's just colour it in, because I want it to still be all complete. See, even with the fine lines, I'm just not a great colourer, if that's a word. People who know me will know what I'm like. So then that's £75, and that is my first lot of trackers completed. There we go. Completed. 75 smackaroonies. So I'm going to come back to that, but that is completed. I'm going to come back to that. I'll just pop that to the side. And I'm actually going to replace the self-care, because I'm not going to put the self-care one back in. I am going to put in this lovely Cozy Season from Nikki at Cash But Cute. And I'm going to do each of these £5. Each icon, £5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So that will save a nice round number of £50. So we'll be starting that one from next week in our challenges. Or you never know, when I roll that £40 left over, it might get some love. Okay, so we've put in self-care. Then we are going to do, the pound coins. How could I forget about a pound coins? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little pound coins that are going to go in this little pouch here. And then we need, I think this is like the same. Might be a bit different. Oh, that doesn't show up at all, does it? Let's go with this one. That's a bit better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So once I finish this with the pound coin challenge, this actually saves £80, which I will then take to the post office, cash it up, and then reallocate somewhere else. So that's that done. So I need to go straight to Girls Trip now and put £10 in my Girls Trip. £10 into Girls Trip. Where's my little pink gone? We've got another tick to happen. I will be doing this tracker more than once because there is a few things I need to save for that I need to change. I did break it down on a post-it note at the back, but I'm going to change that because things have slightly changed. Right, so I've done my weekly binder, I've done my annual binder, I've done the emergency fund, self-care, I've done pet fund, Girls Trip, my birthday, and we wanted to put £5 in anniversary. So, last £5 going in. Okay. Let's do the... There we go. And that's coming on nicely as well. Amazing. So then that's anniversary. Now, I've got £20 left before I do any of the other rolls for my thing. So, Fill the Dots is coming out. And for my first time doing Fill the Dots, I did all multiply by 1. I think I'm going to have to get the calculator out because I know it's only like, say I rolled a 2 and it's 2 times 2. I'm still going to be checking it, guys, with the calculator because I need to be doing this thing. But do you know what? We're going to put this £20 in and we're going to do multiply by 2 and see how we go. Right, first roll. That's off camera, but it's a 4. So it's 2 times 4. That's 8. So I'm going to have to keep a tally of this, just so I know. So we've done 8 already. Okay. So 4 is an orange. So let's get the orange and colour that one in. Okay. We're going to do another multiply by 2. 2 times 5, I know, is 10. So that's 18. So that leaves £2. So let's just colour in the 5 before I forget what I'm actually doing here. So let's colour in the 5. And then I am gonna cheat because I'm not gonna risk it, guys, because this is literally all I have. And then I'll just colour in a 2, so then that's the full 20. No, I've done it wrong. Oh no. Oh, try and save it. And then the 2 needs to go in this one because it's 1 times 2 is 2. That was well saved. I'll give that a proper clean later. So that is my £20 in the Fill the Dots for this week. So although I only started it last week, I've got £40 in my little Fill the Dots now, which I'm happy with. I won't probably get this completed by the end of the year, but depending on how close I am, or I'll probably just continue on until I have completed it in the new year. Right, I will clear this off later, the self-care one, because I need to add cozy season on there rather than self-care. But we have £40 and we're going to roll to see which one goes in. Okay, can you see that? I don't know what you can see. I'll just go with that. Okay, so first roll, that £10 is going into number 3. 1, 2, 3. Take what you need and save it. This got a lot of love as well last week. So let's do another tenner. And let's cross off the 10 before we forget. So what we're going to have next week, let's have a bit of rest. We're going to have a bit of rest next week. Love that for myself. This is just how I'm playing the card, guys. So that's 5. So we need to cross off another 5 on here. Okie dokie. So 5. And then we're going to do some love for 3. So we need 2 more now. Oh, look at that. And we're going to go kindness at the bottom for the other 2. Beautiful. Okay. Probably about 2 or 3 more rolls on that, and that one will be completed as well. Amazing. Okie dokie. Now let's do the second roll. There we go. So the second £10 is going into number 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. £5 challenge. So we're going to cross off 2 of these because it's a tenner going in. But it's a £5. Oh, do you know what, guys? I'm just doing it my way. My way may not work. It may not make sense, but it does to me. And that's all that matters. I'm saving money in one way or another, whether it makes sense or not, is that. But I said I'd put £10 into each that it rolled on. So there we go. And if I really need to, I'll just change the tenner for those 2 5s that I've put in another binder. Just for argument's sake, shall we say. But I'm probably not going to. These envelopes are really hard to get into today. Right, so that was roll number 2. We got 2 more rolls to do. Back to the front. Next one is going in 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Girls trip. Happy with that. I like it to always get a little bit extra because that's me spends. And you know what, actually, guys, I am just going to take out 2 5s. Pop that 10 in there, just for argument's sake. Because it'd be nice, actually, at the end of this £5 challenge to have all 5s, actually. So, there we go, that's corrected. So, I need to put 1 10 in here and tick another one off of here. So, let's do that now. I hope that this has all been in view today and it's not just been a waste of time, me doing this. Okay, so we've got 1 more roll to do. What am I hoping for? Doesn't really matter. Let's just roll. Number 1. How can we do this then? Oh no, how can I do it? I'm going to cheat, guys. I'm going to roll again. Let's just take 1 out of it. Oh, I'm glad I rolled again because it's girls trip again. Girls trip. I'm a cheater. I'm cheating the dice. But no, I didn't want to do 1. And that was the end of it. And I'm glad Girls Trip has got it in. So in Girls Trip now, we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. 110 to go, and then I would have completed that tracker. Is that even right? No. £70 to go, and then I've completed that tracker. See, this is why I've got a calculator, guys. Right, anyway, I'm not quite finished with the video there. Pop the dice away. So as you know, I said I'd come back to it earlier. I've got £75 from the self-care tracker. So what I want to do with that is just pop the tracker there for a minute. I'm going to reallocate. So I'm going to go to beauty, and straight away I'm putting 45 in my beauty. This might, you know, the health and wellness and the beauty ones, they're not, and Teddy, they're not like exactly spent every week, but they'll just build up and build up for when I do want to do something. Then that leaves £30. What do I want to do with the £30? I'm going to give an extra 10 in food shopping this week, I think, to give us 70. Doesn't need extra, so that's that. So that leaves £20. Do I go back to this one? I don't want to start that yet. I'll start that next week. What do I do with the last 20? If I put it in girl trip, then I only need 50 to complete it for the first time. Or do I do fill the dots again? I'll see how this goes. I might do another couple of fill the dots. So we're going to do multiply by 2 again, I think. So that's 8. So we need a 4, which is orange. So we'll do an orange here. So we're on 8 so far. So we got £12. So 2 times 2 is 4. So that's 12. That leaves 8. So I'm actually going to change some of this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to put the 10 in there actually. So we need to put 12 in fill the dots. That's how I'm going to do it, guys. And I'm going to leave it there. Oh, I didn't colour in the 2. So then now it needs to be, yeah. Is that right? Have I done that right? Am I really confused myself now? Yeah, because it was 8. 2 times 2 is 4. Yeah, that's 12. Perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That leaves £8 in change that I've now got. So £8. And because I cheated, I think we're going to go and put that straight in QATM. The whole £8 is going to go in there. So what colour do I want? I think we'll go for yellow. And we'll cross that £8 off because I cheated and I feel bad. So I need to give the QATM some love. There we go. Okay, so that's that. Perfect. And that can go there. And then I'll put the 8 in here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that is me done for the week. That is October week 2 cash stuffed, and reallocated some of the self-care money that I saved. So yeah, thanks very much for coming over and watching, and I will catch you all next week. Bye.